Another day, another story. The Raven is a narrative poem written by Edgar Allan Poe, first published in January 1845. It is one of Poe's most famous works and is known for its dark, melancholic atmosphere and its musical and rhythmic qualities. The poem tells the story of a man who is visited by a mysterious raven late at night and the ensuing conversation between the two. Welcome to Tabot, eminent channel, the Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember writhed upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you." Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there and nothing more. Deep into that darkness, peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." "This," I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely there is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore." "'Tis the wind and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not an instant stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then, methought, the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. "Wretch!" I cried, "thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore." "Quaff, oh quaff this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Prophet," said I, "thing of evil, prophet still if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore. Is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Prophet," said I, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden if, within the distant Aidenn, it shall clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Be that word our sign in parting, bird or fiend," I shrieked, upstarting. "Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted, nevermore. The Raven is a masterpiece of American literature, exploring themes of grief, loss, and the lingering impact of the past on the present. It remains one of Edgar Allan Poe's most enduring and iconic works, celebrated for its eerie atmosphere and the haunting presence of the titular raven. The haunting melody. In a small, isolated town, a musician discovers an ancient, cursed melody that, when played, summons a spectral raven. This raven brings messages from the afterlife, leading the musician on a haunting journey to uncover a long-buried secret and find redemption for a past misdeed. The Raven's Curse. A historian stumbles upon an old journal detailing a curse placed by a vengeful sorcerer. Anyone who encounters a raven with eyes as black as night will befall a tragic fate. Skeptical at first, the historian begins to experience a series of inexplicable events, slowly unraveling the mystery of the curse and searching for a way to break it. The Raven's Legacy. In a Gothic mansion, a young girl starts seeing visions of a raven whenever she touches certain objects. Each object is tied to a family member's untold story. As she unravels these hidden histories, she discovers a dark family secret and must confront the raven in a climactic struggle to protect her family's future. The Raven's Prophecy. A seer in a medieval kingdom foretells a prophecy involving a raven. The prophecy speaks of a hero who will face immense challenges, guided only by the cryptic messages of a talking raven. The story follows the hero's quest, intertwined with the raven's wisdom, as they navigate through treacherous lands and face mythical creatures to fulfill their destiny. The Clockwork Raven. In a steampunk-inspired world, an inventor creates a clockwork raven with a human-like consciousness. The raven, fascinated by human emotions, helps its creator solve crimes in a city plagued by darkness. As they delve deeper into the mysteries they uncover, they realize the raven has a deeper connection to the city's history and its darkest secrets. The Raven's Song. In a post-apocalyptic world, a young scavenger finds an old music box that plays a haunting melody whenever a raven is nearby. The melody seems to hold the key to saving what's left of humanity. As the scavenger embarks on a perilous journey guided by the Raven's Song, they encounter both allies and enemies, all drawn by the mysterious tune. The Raven's Muse. In the bohemian streets of 19th century Paris, a struggling artist becomes obsessed with painting a raven that visits them in their dreams. Each stroke of the brush brings the raven to life, and the artist's creations seem to foretell tragic events. The line between reality and art blurs as the artist grapples with the consequences of their dark muse. Ravenwood Manor. A family inherits an ancient mansion with a sinister history. Unbeknownst to them, the mansion is guarded by a spectral raven. The family members start experiencing disturbing visions, leading them to uncover a series of past tragedies. They must confront the raven's curse and lay the spirits to rest before they, too, become permanent residents of Ravenwood Manor. The Raven's Labyrinth. A renowned archaeologist discovers an ancient labyrinth adorned with raven motifs deep beneath the Egyptian desert. As they explore the labyrinth, they encounter traps, puzzles, and mysterious riddles that seem to be guarding an otherworldly secret. Guided by visions of a raven-headed deity, they must decipher the labyrinth's mysteries to prevent an ancient evil from being unleashed upon the world. The Clockwork Raven's Heist. In a steampunk city where magic and machinery coexist, a group of skilled thieves plans an ambitious heist. Their target is a vault protected by a mechanical raven that can predict their every move. The thieves must outwit the Clockwork Raven using both their ingenuity and magic, all while unraveling the enigmatic connection between the raven and the city's ruling elite. The Raven's Curse. In a secluded mountain village, a family is cursed by a raven-headed deity. Each member of the family possesses a unique power tied to the curse. As they grow older, they must confront the Raven's Curse, unravel its origins, and discover the secret that will either break the curse or doom them all. The Raven's Requiem. In a future where AI technology has advanced to create sentient beings, a scientist develops an AI with a raven's consciousness. This AI, capable of feeling emotions, becomes entangled in a web of corporate intrigue and must navigate the complexities of human emotions, leading to unexpected and profound consequences. The Raven's Call. In a war-torn kingdom, a young messenger is chosen by a mystical raven as the key to ending the conflict. Guided by the raven's cryptic messages, the messenger embarks on a dangerous quest to unite warring factions. Along the way, they face betrayal, political intrigue, and the challenges of leadership, all while deciphering the raven's prophecies. Raven's Echo. In a world where people can communicate with animals through a magical bond, a young girl discovers that she can understand the language of ravens. Through her connection with the ravens, she uncovers a hidden realm where ancient magic and forgotten knowledge reside. As she explores this mysterious world, she must protect it from those who seek to exploit its power. The Raven's Masquerade. Set in 18th century Venice, a masked vigilante known as the Raven operates in the city's shadows, seeking justice for the oppressed. The Raven's true identity is unknown, but rumors abound. As the city falls deeper into corruption, the Raven's actions become bolder, leading to a dramatic confrontation with powerful adversaries and unveiling long-buried secrets. These story ideas incorporate elements of mystery, supernatural occurrences, and the enigmatic presence of ravens capturing the essence of Poe's atmospheric and macabre style. Feel free to adapt and expand upon these concepts to create your own unique and compelling narratives. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.